this is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for May 21st, 2025. I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome if you're new. I'm Angela, and I'm an intuitive tarot reader here on YouTube. So welcome. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you want. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, as it's really helping the channel grow. So let's pull a card from What's the Vibe Oracle deck, and then we'll pull some Lucid Dreams Tarot, and then we'll finish off your reading with an Akashic Records Oracle card today. So I hope that you're doing great. Grab your coffee, tea, water, whatever snacks that you like to have, and let's start listening in. What Spirit's message is for us for today. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for May 21st, 2025, please. Most important message for the collective energy, all signs. Okay. I want to shout out to my mother. It's her birthday today. So happy birthday, Mom. I know she likes to listen in sometimes, so I don't know if she will or not, but happy birthday. It's always funny. She's shared her birthday with me, and I said, well, it's technically your birthday. So when I'm like, you had me, it was your birthday. Okay, so let's get started here. So the What's the Vibe Oracle card we pulled was karmics. And then there's words underneath that say third parties, haters, and lesson learned. Lesson learned. Karmics, third parties, haters, and lesson learned. Okay. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective energy for May 21st, 2025, please. Most important message for the highest purpose. For all signs, please, Spirit. Okay, we have the Two of Wands in the reverse position, and we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. Most important message for the collective energy, please, Spirit. And we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. Back of the deck, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. Let's take a look here. Two of Wands in the reverse position with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. So there's definitely, with the Ten of Swords, I definitely see lessons learned, which I also saw with the What's the Vibe. So you've definitely learned your lesson here as a collective here, as a whole. I'm probably going to do some clarification here, but it looks like you've learned your lesson. You've gone through a painful ending, and now you're moving on to be even stronger. You're in recovery at this point, and you've learned your lesson. Perhaps you've repeated the same type of patterns. And we did have a reading like that not too long ago, where you continue to do the same things over and over again. Or there was a person in your life that continued to go through the same situation over and over again. And I believe the Spirit was saying, like, it's time to do something different. You keep choosing the same way. And I feel like at this point, you've now learned your lesson. Okay. You are moving on to be even stronger. You are going through recovery, which is now you're going through a regeneration and healing at this point. So I definitely feel that lessons have been learned. The karmic wheel is now turning so that it's going to be in your favor. Yeah, you've had to survive some sort of risky situation that you might have been in. I feel like in the past, you did not take action, okay? And it held you back from moving on, healing, regeneration, survival. I feel like you're a very nurturing, practical person. You're very sensible. I feel like you are a healer. You're always wanting to nurture and heal people. And perhaps what I'm feeling here is that you might have stayed in a situation because you are that type of person, giving people chances over and over again. Okay? But those chances, fell apart. I feel like maybe you didn't want to move on from this person for fear of the unknown. Playing it safe kind of feeling. In the shadow, we do have the Five of Swords here. I feel like what you don't see is there's going to be perhaps a resolution to all of this. I feel like peace will come to you, and that's what you're really wanting. There may be some remorse in your actions in the situation. Perhaps you will let go of past resentment as well. Let's do some clarification. Sorry, my nose is running again. Angels, guides, ancestors, please clarify the Two of Wands. Please clarify the Two of Wands, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles here, clarifying the Two of Wands. I feel like you had fear of the unknown moving into this new, as the wheel is now turning in your favor here. I feel like you had a fear of the unknown due to financial, perhaps, wanting to have a sustainable life, long-term investments. Perhaps your fear was that, somebody might take something from you, in fear of the unknown, not having enough to plan ahead. And that's the reason why you might have not taken action on this in the past. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Okay. This looks like it was a partnership with the Two of Cups here, perhaps a marriage that you were working on, you kept waiting and waiting and waiting on this person to change. They were very challenging, very rebellious. They always had their own way of thinking of how to do things, and you kept nurturing the situation. You almost kept being like their parent. It feels like this is perhaps a romantic relationship. And you kept trying to be a parent to them, trying to show them their errors of their ways. And it feels like you were maybe afraid to leave due to financial. But you're now going through a recovery here. You're ready to move on from this. You've learned your lesson, and you're no longer going to choose that type of relationship. In the shadow here, I do have the Chariot in the reverse position, and what you don't see is some obstacles that may come in. Perhaps this person doesn't want to move on from you. Please clarify the Ten of Swords, please, Spirit. Yeah, you're definitely going to be moving on. You see you've got the world in your hands now. You could be traveling. There is a completion here with the World card after recovery. You're going to find harmony, feel accomplished, but you definitely have learned your lesson and you're moving on even stronger. You're going to have a lot more fulfillment coming in. Yeah, this is a very toxic situation that you have been in with the devil in the shadow here. They may have addiction issues. They may make you feel oppressed. Again, not for everyone. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. My allergies are kicking in this morning. But yes, it seems like you are now going in a better direction. There's healing here. Lessons have been learned. And karma may come to this person. You're sick of the haters. You no longer want to be in that energy, and your lesson has definitely been learned here. It's time to get away from this toxic, abusive behavior. Somebody could have addiction issues. You want a peaceful ending, and you're moving into recovery. And I feel like you already have moved into this area. Excuse me. Okay, so let's pull an Akashic Records Oracle card from its deck to finish off your reading. Boy, I need some allergy medicine this morning. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, May 21st, please. So the word is study. A new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. So that's the message that I have for you, collective. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.